Take two. Okay. So, what up, y'all? Good evening. Good afternoon, rather. This is a trade recap from yesterday. If you guys watched the video, it was quite lengthy. I should have split it up into two videos like I had wanted to do, but it is what it is now. For those of you who watched it, I hope you got some information from it. I hope it helped you. If you have any questions or anything like that, I know you know that you can reach out to me, and I will help you to the best of my ability, within reason. Now, as it relates to this trade that we were looking at yesterday, this is GBP CAD. I told you that I had been waiting on it to move bullish because it had been bearish for quite some time and we were in a gap. Now, I would like to show you how we got here, and then I want to talk about a few things because I feel like it needs to be said. I'll say it like that. So let's start off on the higher time frame because that's how the top-down analysis goes. For those of you who know the strategy, then you know. For those of you who do not, we're gonna recap it right quick. So I trade ICT, and this is the market maker model. And for this model to work, we need a few things. Number one, we need an internal range liquidity, which is nothing but a gap. We found the gap on the weekly. After we find our gap, we go down to the lower time frame. Actually, after we find our gap, we do our SMT, which is the Kraken correlation. I already done that yesterday, so I know that GBP is the stronger asset. I know that Euro is the weaker asset, so there's no need to even do that. So if I were going to do SMT, I would take it from this low right here to that candle wick right there. That's our SMT, and then we would pair that with Euro, but we already did that yesterday. And you can, if you're watching the video yesterday, then you would see how GBP made more moves than Euro, so that was a stronger pair. And plus, this is making a higher low or a lower high. Yeah, lower high. And Euro made a higher low, I believe, now. So once we find our gap, we get on to the aligned time frame, which is the 4 hour. And on the 4 hour, this is where we are. Now, this time frame is considered to be a swing, okay? This is why it took so long for it to get to where it is at. I've been looking at this trade for the past 2-3 days, and let me say something. Let me tell you something. So for those of you who are wanting to do this type of thing and you're trying to just trade, it's important for you to do a few things. It's important for you, first and foremost, to pick a pair, right? There's a plethora of them. Pick a pair. Find out when that pair moves. Find out, in what session. Because if not, you're gonna be trading a pair that's not right it's not good for the session that you're in, and you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be thinking that you didn't something right and things of that nature. So that's the first thing that I would say. It's important to know your pair, and this is one of the pairs that I consider to be one of my favorites. But I lost track of how it moved. So when I came back to it and it wasn't working like I'm used to it working, is because number one, I had lost the knowledge of when it moved, so I thought that something was wrong with me, and also that it was something wrong with the pair. But it wasn't nothing wrong with the pair. It was just me, and I had to learn and study over the past couple of days and watch it and see how it moves. And I'm not saying that this is what y'all have to do, but what I'm saying is that you don't have to stalk it. Just after it makes a big move, just look at what time it did it. That's all you got to do. There's a video that what's his name? The FX beginner podcast, Calvin. He made a video talking about this, but I don't know what happened to it. That's kind of where I got it from. You kind of just take the see this big move. This is considered one move. Whenever it ends, that's gonna be considered one move. You try to see when the move started, right? So this, I can tell you now, this started in London. So London going into New York, that is the session. Those are the two sessions for this pair, for CAD pairs right now, right? It is 12:09. It's just starting to push up. So that tells me that I shouldn't be looking for this to move in Asian session. I should be looking for this to move in London. I can mark it up in Asian session, but it's not going to move until London, middle into London, into New York session. So that's how I know, especially if there's no news. If there's news, we probably going the opposite. We're going the opposite direction. But I know that if this gap is not mitigated, I'm fine. I am okay, right? So that's one thing I want to stress to you guys is, begin to learn your pair. I see a lot of people that are stressed out because they're like, well, it should have did this instead of doing that, and it's probably because you have your analysis wrong or a plethora of other things. So, getting back to where we were, we're on the 4 hour. Price came down, took out all types of liquidity, and it stopped. It stopped right here. So I look up and I see, well, what short term liquidity has it taken? I see here that this particular candle took out this liquidity here. Now, the way the strategy works, as I said before, is that I need a bearish candle before a bullish move. And if I'm selling, I need a bullish candle before a bullish candle before a bearish move, which I will get to when I'm able to find a setup. Again, I found a setup in the last video, so you guys should really go watch that video. And so since this took liquidity, we use this as our order block and our change in state delivery. And here we have it. Once price comes and taps this, I am out of this trade. It did it once, but I didn't have my TP set right, and I thought that I was gonna need more than what I did, and I don't need it, so I adjusted my TP, and I'm just waiting on this to push up one more good time. Once it pushes up one more good time and hit this little bell here, we out. We done for today. Now, I've done something that I think will help a lot of you when it comes to trading, right? Well, not when it comes to trading. It will help you. It might help you in trading, but I talked about a Discord. I made one. I made a Discord, y'all. I made one. And I encourage you guys to get your little butts in there. Get your little hind parts in there and say, hey, don't leave me in there by myself, right? Because I'm the only person in there right now. I'm not the only person. It's like two other people that's in there, but they got their own little Discords. And, I'm just all by myself, right? And I want to be by myself, okay? Not anymore. I want y'all to get your little hind parts in there and talk to me. And let's communicate and let's conversate about the pairs that you trade. Let's talk about the issues, what's wrong, right? Because I am learning to be a well-rounded trader. I'm learning to trade in different sessions. I'm learning to trade different pairs. I'm learning to look at the market and see when something is going to sell, when something is going to buy. And I want to be able to share that knowledge with you guys. But I need y'all to, meet me where I'm at. Meet me halfway. Join the club. So I'm going to leave the link in the description. And I want y'all to join the Discord. I need y'all to join the Discord. I need y'all my friends, right? Get your butts in the Discord. Get in there, okay? And, say hey, like I said. And I made little different rooms and stuff for y'all to come in and say, hey, I trade this pair. And I want to have I literally want to have a discussion with y'all. I want to see what the issue is. I want to see what the problem is. One day I'm gonna, want to do some signals or something. If y'all are swing traders, if y'all are intraday traders, snipers, or whatever you want to call yourselves, if that's the type of trader that you want to be, it's possible. It may just be that your strategy is off a little bit. You might need to alter it. It may be something that I can help you with that you may not see yet. I was in this other Discord, and it's just like this guy. He was talking about the strategy that he trades, and he's like, "Oh, I should get out." And I say, "Hey." I went in there, and I wasn't even trying to do it, but when I see people in need, I just kind of help, So he trained the strategy, but he don't know when he should exit, and he don't know all the things that I know. So I go and I say, he said, I think I should get out. I said, okay. I'm just watching it lurking. I say, well, hey, can you do something for me? Can you go on this time frame? He said, well, yeah. I said, yeah, it's a good thing you get out because the move is done. He goes, yeah, I'm getting out. I said, okay. Yeah, you better get out. And as I was saying it, the candle just started to retrace. So I don't say I saved him, but I saved his skin. But I feel like the knowledge that we all have as traders or aspiring traders can help each other. So come join the society. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the Sophisticated Trade Society. I could just call it the society, but or the trade society, but I wanted to throw sophisticated in there somewhere because that's like my thing. I call everything sophisticated everything. So um, again, the link is gonna be in the description box below. I want y'all to join it. I want y'all to have a good time. I want y'all to come in, and I'm gonna do markups. I have my own little journeys and challenges that I want to do that I want to share inside the Discord and on YouTube as well. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do, but again, I want to become a well-rounded trader so that y'all can, when y'all join the Discord and y'all need help, you can tell me what pair you trade, and I can be like, okay, let me see what you're doing, and I can be like, okay, I can see where you went wrong at. But in order for me to do that, I need to do this first. I need to learn all the pairs and how they move, see how they react, and be able to pinpoint the things that I see that I need work on or work with or things of that nature. So that brings me to my next thing, and that is that I will be doing weekly chart markups. I want to do trade recaps. I may just want to come on every day just to put some videos on the channel and say, hey, this is the pair that I'm marking up. Let's find a trade today. I might not take the trade, but I want to mark up the pair just to get my muscles and my mind, you know, seeing on a daily basis, on a constant basis, how, you know, the strategy that I trade is working. Because if you don't use it, you better sure enough know you're going to lose it. I'm telling you. I know it. I know it to be true. So I want y'all, for the last time, to get on in this Discord. It's going to be in the description box below. Click the link. Get in there. And just be on the lookout for the things that I'm looking to do. I want to start my debt journey to get rid of some of this debt. And I want to incorporate it with trading. That's another thing. But I can't do it by myself. I can't help y'all if y'all don't, y'all don't get in the Discord. So get your butts in there, okay? All right? So when this trade hits this, I'll put a picture up here or something like that. But that's the last thing. I'm sorry. So the reason why I'm doing this for myself, and the reason why I'm doing it, is because I want y'all who are aspiring day traders and those of you who have been, in the game for some time now, to know that when y'all are doing these prop firm challenges and y'all are doing these, live accounts, to know that you can come in here and catch a whole move. You don't need to catch some of it or a piece of it. You can get the whole goddamn thing. I'm telling you, you can. You just need to know, if you know your bias and you know which way the market is going, you're probably missing a few steps, but I promise you, this whole move that I'm in is 314 pips. I don't need the whole thing because I'm not doing a live account. I'm doing a prop account. I'm going to tell you what prop that is. Not right now, but I'm going to tell you when we get there. But when I tell you that from here, from where we started at to here, you can catch this whole thing. And that's what I want to get y'all to understand. I want to get y'all out of the mindset of scarcity and feeling like you got to get out because you might be in a little bit of drawdown. And it could be to risk management. It could be, over leveraging or whatever you want to call it. But that's something that I want to show y'all that you can do. So yeah, join the Discord. Let's get right together. Let's make this money. Let's get these pips. Let's get this bag. Let's show, not even show. Let's just be better traders. We ain't gotta be. I ain't gonna be flashy and like that. But I have things that I want to aspire to as well. But I want to be that person. It helps you break that mindset and put you on the right on the right path. So even if that takes me giving you swing signals or whatever, because I do have a 9 to 5, and I don't think I'm leaving that, but I do have a desire to help. So y'all be blessed. Take care. And I believe that this is getting ready to hit this thing in very soon. And when it does, that's me for the day. Because I can't trade no more, actually, after that. And yeah, get in the Discord. Not now, right now. Okay? Ain't nobody in there but me. Don't leave me in there by myself. Okay? All right now. Toodles.